Okay, we just have to wait for Jess. And then, uh, I don't know where she is. So does everyone have their stuff? I know, I think one person didn't get their stuff because like there was some problems. Who was that again? Can you like unmute?
Hi. It was Angelia here, but I was able to kind of get some coffee filters. I got a bowl, pepper, and I have soap, dish soap too for her.
Okay, great.
All right, so we're all good.
Yeah.
I think I've done this experiment before.
You have? Where?
Last year in the partnership. In my science
cool.
class, it was the first thing we did.
Wow. Well, you can probably like explain to us why it happens or something after we do it. Okay, wait, Jess is here.
I don't really remember why it happens too well, though.
Okay, cool. This is a great refresher. Okay. Angeli, right? Just make sure you like sign up with like your address and stuff. And then we'll get you the materials next week. I think everyone else has their stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Do you have like Do you have like dish soap and pepper in your house?
Okay. No, yeah, she got it.
Okay. Then you should do the experiment.
I have to. Okay, so first, let us introduce ourselves. So I'm Charlotte. I'm a junior in high school, and I'm also a Partnership for Success mentor. I am Science mentor, which is who, and she's in our class. Let's see. I guess I'll say my favorite food is fried chicken. What else should I say? Let's do favorite food, and let's do favorite thing to do, like a hobby or something. So my favorite food is fried chicken, and I like to play tennis and soccer.
Okay.
Oh, favorite musical artist. Rihanna said that.
Interesting.
Let's see. I have a lot. I like maybe like Adele or something like that. Also, yeah. She's someone that a lot of people know. Okay, Jess's turn.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Jess. We go to the same school, and I'm also a junior. I guess my favorite food is probably either mango or spaghetti. I like this. And my favorite musical artist is probably right now. It's probably like Two Steps from Hell. Thomas Berg. I don't know if you've heard of him, but yeah, it does orchestral music. So.
And Jess is Australian.
Yeah, I this is my second year in the States. I came from Australia in 2019.
So if you have any questions about Australia, you should ask her. Okay.
Yeah, questions, just feel free to ask. Who's next?
I'll go in a circle. So in my screen, I see Willa is next. And if you can turn on your cameras, please do that.
Yes, please.
So Willa, are you there?
Hello. Wow, I see more people. Yay.
I guess I like all foods that have absolutely any tomato sauce in them, but my favorite one is meatball sandwich because meatball sandwiches are great. And I have two hobbies. One of those is swimming and the other is reading.
Fantastic. Those are great stuff, things. And who's next? Angeli.
Hi. So my favorite food is anything that's edible.
Nice.
My favorite musical art. That's a difficult one. Not bird. But the musical artist one is a difficult one because, well, I like a bunch of artists like AC/DC and stuff like that, or death metal. But yeah, and my hobbies are playing death metal for no reason at all.
That's cool. Okay.
Next is Cyan.
Okay, my favorite food would probably be chicken tacos. I don't really play any sports. I'm more of an inside person, so I like reading. And yeah.
Hey, there's a person who likes reading.
Yay. Reading is good.
Yeah, Cyan's like read like Harry Potter and stuff, totally.
Can I
Okay,
add
next.
one more thing about me.
Yeah, sure.
I do not like eating green vegetables or pepperoni.
Oh no. Green vegetables are healthy, you know.
Yeah, but they're not always, the best tasting. Anyway.
Technically, most green vegetables.
Yeah. Next is Angeline.
My name is Angeline. I'm in 6th grade, and my favorite food is Hawaiian pizza.
Yes, I like Hawaiian pizza too. It's delicious.
Is Isabella here? I don't see anyone. Oh, wait, there she is.
Hi.
Hello.
I don't really have a favorite food or favorite artist. I just listen to random music.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too. Cool. And then we have Angelica.
Hi, my name is Angelica. My favorite food's probably mac and cheese. My hobbies are soccer, reading, and listening to music. And I don't know my favorite musical artist because I like a lot of different artists.
Yeah. That's cool.
And then Brianna.
My favorite food is green juice. My hobby is guitar, and my favorite musical artists are Metallica, Aerosmith, Motley Crue, Queen, and Nirvana.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice taste. Is it Melina or Melinda?
It's Melina.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Melina, and my favorite musical artist is Wilbur. My favorite food is probably bananas or anything with bananas in it. And then my hobbies are arts and crafts.
Nice, nice.
Let's see. Did I get to everyone? I think I did.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
so.
cool. Let's see. Actually, first, probably if anyone has any questions about this camp, just like speak now so we can answer anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we going to be getting the materials for the experiment that we're going to be doing every Sunday?
Yeah.
Every week? Okay.
Yep.
So basically, every week you're going to be getting like some materials. You're going to have the materials for the experiment you're doing that day, but sometimes you might need to like keep some of the materials because we're gonna be like reusing some of them. So you just need to. We'll tell you what to throw away and what you can't throw away. So just
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. Jess, do you want to do the presentation now or do the two truths and a lie?
Let's do two truths and one lie.
You want to do two truths and a lie? Okay.
Do you guys want to do two truths
Or-
and one lie?
Yeah, or do you guys want to?
Okay, they want to. Okay.
2 truths and a lie?
Yeah.
Yeah, who wants to go first?
Okay, Brianna.
Okay. I collect records. I know how to read sheet music, and I was born. Wait, no, forget that one. I collect records. I read sheet music, and I do not like cheese.
Okay. So I guess we can how we can do this is we can type in the chat 1, 2, or 3, and whichever one you think is a lie, you can type in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 3 too.
It's 2. I don't know how to read sheet music.
Because now you played the guitar, so do you just like play like how do you play guitar? Like how did you learn it?
Sheet music, but at the same time, I cannot. I have to go through and label it to be able to play it. But more than anything, if I'm learning a song, I do what's called tabs, where it's basically like a piece of paper and it'll say 0 or the number on what. Yeah, usually like which the string and then the fret that you press on. But yeah, that's pretty much how I play.
Yeah.
But no, I do not like cheese very much.
That's interesting. That's actually kind of smart too. Okay, who wants to go next?
Any volunteers?
No, not everyone has to go. Whoever wants to go can just go.
Okay.
I'll go.
Okay, sure.
Okay, cool.
And
1, I have 4 cats. 2, I play clarinet. And 3, I got 10 books for Christmas.
Interesting. They all
can you
seem.
repeat the first one, please? Okay.
I think the first one was like 4 hats, right?
4 cats.
Cats.
Oh, cats. Okay.
4 cats. Hard one. Okay,
The lie
5.
is the first one. I only have 3 cats.
Nice. 3.
A lot of cats.
But it is very true that I got 10 books for Christmas.
Wow, that's a lot.
I like reading.
Yeah.
That's nice. What kind of books do you like reading?
I like reading any kind of book that has any dragons in it. Technically, I don't like nonfiction.
Have you watched How to Train a Dragon?
Wait, what?
Have you watched How to Train Dragon?
Yeah, I've watched the first one, but not the other ones.
Nice.
Okay. Twilight Saga. Ooh, those are some thick books. They're good though. Okay, who wants to go next?
Oh, I'm pretty sure Angela. Is that how you say your name?
It's pronounced Angelia.
Oh, sorry, Angelia. Okay. Okay, yeah. You can go.
I love candy. My favorite candy is chocolate, and I'm a massive weeb.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people would love candy, so I would say that one's true.
Technically, if your favorite candy is chocolate or you love candy, technically, if your favorite candy was chocolate, then that would mean that the second one can't be a lie, but the second one, the first one could be a lie, couldn't be a lie if the second one were true. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, because the second one could be completely true, and the first one could be a lie. Because maybe she just likes chocolate, but does not like all candy. Or the second one could be a lie, and the first one could be true. Because maybe not all candy is chocolate. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Wow, we're talking about like some high level stuff here.
I was just saying the game. I didn't want to make people question
It's fine.
everything.
Okay. Now tell us, what is the lie?
I don't really like candy.
Oh, nice. You don't like candy?
That,
No, only chocolate.
Ah,
wow. That's kind of good though. Like your dentist loves that. And Brianna also hates candy. Wow.
wow. We have a lot of candy haters here. I don't know. Maybe we need to convert you into
No, but most
candy
people still love candy. I think.
lovers. Okay.
Yeah, raise your
Anyone
hand if
else?
you love candy.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you love candy. Yeah. Okay, yeah, who else wants to go?
Can I go?
Yes, definitely.
I like to act. I was born in Chicago, and I like Harry Potter.
Okay.
Okay, 5 seconds, type your answer. Okay, Melina, you can say it.
It was too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, where were you born?
Here.
Oh. Yeah.
Was anyone born not in California? Oh, look, unmute. Like, was anyone born like outside of
Wales.
California?
In Wales. Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your dad? Yeah, I was born in New York.
Yeah, my
and
dad's from
Jessica-
Texas.
Wait, you were born in New
Got
York,
it.
Charlotte? What did I know
No,
about
yeah, I was born in New York.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Brianna, have you ever went back to Wales?
That's cool.
I go every year except for last year because of COVID.
Yeah. Well, okay. Does anyone else want to go,
My
or we
sister and
shall
dad
move
were born
on?
in Chicago.
I can go.
Sure.
Yes, please.
I have a dog. I like to eat seafood. And my dad works in an my dad owns 5 cars.
5 cars.
Wow.
That's a lot of cars.
Okay. 5 seconds. 5, 4,
Looks like a lot of people are picking
3,
3. Well,
2,
Willow.
1. Okay, reveal it.
It's 1. I'm allergic to dogs, so.
Oh, wow.
Your dad owns 5 cars.
Interesting.
Dad has 5 cars.
He does landscape, so he has trucks.
Your dad has.
I only have 1 car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That was very interesting. Learned a lot about each other.
Yeah, but like half of them are older
Okay,
than me.
Willow.
Yeah. Okay, first we're going to so basically we're just gonna give you a short presentation on something, and then you're gonna do something interactive, either a worksheet or experiment. So first we're gonna do the scientific method, and I'm sure you guys have talked about it at school before. So who would like to summarize or say whatever you know about scientific method first?
Let's go.
Me.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Brianna.
You start with forming a hypothesis, and then you ask a question, and then you perform then you perform an experiment. You gather you no hypothesis questions first, and then you form a hypothesis, and then you do research, then you perform an experiment, and then you draw a conclusion. Draw a conclusion.
Yes, that's a good summary.
Yeah, what grade? Wait, when did you guys learn the scientific method? I'm curious.
Grade.
Did everyone learn it already?
Does everyone know about it? Okay. Thank you, Charlotte, for presenting.
Okay, cool. So we shall just
So I guess
skip along.
because you guys already know about this, this is gonna be like review for you. So it's gonna be chill. So yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just look at this picture. Observation, question, hypothesis, results, conclusion. So, I mean, you guys know this. So I'm just not going to go over it. Oh, do you guys know about variables, like independent, dependent variables?
Okay.
Yes.
What can anyone tell me what is an independent variable? Just unmute and speak.
An independent variable is a variable that does not change throughout the experiment.
Yeah. Is correct.
Okay. And the untested object is called a control. Okay, yeah, that you know that. Okay, so let's just look at this for a little bit. It's just like a refresher.
Yeah. So basically, before you conduct your experiment, you want to do all these pre-preparation steps. So like you need to have your question, and then you need to have your observations and hypothesis. So it's ideal that you make notes on all of those before you conduct your experiment. And then after you finish your experiment, you can record and add data and write conclusions and discussions based on your results for that experiment.
Yeah. And actually, do you guys know how the COVID vaccine was tested? Does anyone know? Scientists had to use this method, you know? So like they asked the question, you know, if the vaccine was right or not, and then they gave some people the vaccine, right? And then they observed these people make observations. And then they like made hypotheses and stuff, and then after they finished these like vaccine trials, they communicated the results. So that's why we know now that the vaccines are safe, right? That's why many people are taking it. So, you know, the scientific method is like used in like all levels of science, even those like really big science companies and whatever.
So
okay, so to test your knowledge, you can do this, Jess.
Okay.
You want to read it out loud?
You want me to read it out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. A student is interested in designing several experiments to test the factors that affect how quickly an alka dissolves in water solution rate. For each question, write an appropriate hypothesis that could be tested with an experiment. Be sure each hypothesis is in the proper if, then, because format. So I guess the question is what effect does stirring have on solution rate? And then the hypothesis that they have is if the water is stirred, then the tablet will dissolve faster because stirring increases solution rate. So then you have to create your own hypothesis for this one. Says question 1: what effect does the water temperature what effect does water temperature have on solution rate? So does anyone have an idea? Does anyone want to like create a hypothesis for the question? It doesn't have to be like your hypothesis doesn't always have to be correct. It's just what think is going to happen before doing the experiment. And if your hypothesis ends up being incorrect, then you can always go back and discuss the reasons behind that in your conclusion. So with that said, does anyone have an idea of the hypothesis?
Can I?
Yes, please.
My hypothesis is probably that the solution rate, hot water will probably make the tablet dissolve faster, because in tea you cannot have a tea bag and put it in cold water and it will dissolve. It will just like sit there, while in hot water the tea bag will actually give off like taste.
Yes, that's good. I like how you use your personal experience to in that hypothesis. That's good. Okay. So unless
I'll show you guys what they did.
Okay.
They said this.
Well,
so if the tablet is placed in warm water, then the tablet will dissolve faster because an increase in temperature speeds up the dissolving rate of some substances. And that's how tea works too. It's like, yeah.
Very good job. The next question, I guess, is we're going to do similar. So what effect does crushing the tablet have on solution rate? Does anyone have an idea for that? Yes.
I believe that it will dissolve faster because it gets to more areas than it would normally.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Good job. So
let's see what they said. That's a typo.
Good job.
Begins as smaller piece, smaller particles.
Yeah.
But basically the idea is that, smaller stuff dissolves faster. Okay, great. I feel like everyone knows this, so we're gonna just I think this is the end of the presentation. Okay, so that was super quick. And the reason we're doing this is because in our experiment today, or mini experiment today, we're gonna also have you guys make hypotheses, plural, before we do the experiment.
Yeah. So continue.
Yeah, what we're gonna say.
I was just gonna say we're gonna be I don't know if you know, but every of our sessions we're gonna be doing experiments. So it'll be good if you think about these points while we're doing the experiment, and we'll remind you as well. So yeah.
Wait, Jess, did you give the worksheets out or no? Doesn't matter.
I do have the work. Oh wait, the worksheet. I didn't print it out.
That's fine. Okay.
I'll print out the next ones. I totally forgot about that.
Fine.
It's my bad.
Okay, now we're going to briefly go over COVID.
Yeah.
Because that's our experiment today is related to it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just share my screen. Okay. The immune system and COVID-19. First, does anyone know about how that immune system works?
Please unmute if you want to.
It's kind of hard though. I don't know if anyone knows.
I think it fights viruses off and stuff.
Yes, that's what it does.
Mm.
When you get a cold, when you get a flu, your immune system goes into defense, and then they send these weird looking things. These are cells. Weird looking things in your body. They're really, really tiny. And they come and fight the virus, and then you feel really sick, but then afterwards your body wins and then you are fine. So so you have basically 3 levels of defense. You have external barriers, which is your skin, mucus, and tears. So for example, has anyone ever gotten sand in their eyes? Or dirt or something, and it hurts a lot?
Me.
Yeah.
That has happened about a gajillion times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really painful, right? And then you start having tears, and it's you're crying. But that's your body's defense. You start tearing up to try to get the dirt out of your eyes, because the water, your tears try to get the dirt out. That's an example. And then if like the virus or the outside thing gets past your tears and your skin, then you have a more innate immune response. And this is a really crazy word, phagocytic cells. I'll talk about it later. Inflammation and fever. So has anyone ever had a fever? I think everyone's experienced fever before, right?
I've only had it once,
Oh wow.
I think. Maybe.
That's yeah.
Yeah, fever isn't fun, but that's basically how your body tries to ward off the disease. And then step 3, the virus will be killed at this point. If not, then the body responds with adaptive immunity, and we will talk about later. But that's basically the overview.
Okay. So oh wait.
Oh, am I sharing sound?
Yes, we do hear the sound.
Okay, great.
So now we're gonna watch video.
What?
We're
Okay.
gonna watch TED Ed video. Yay.
A mosquito lands on your arm, injects its chemicals into your skin, and begins to feed. You wouldn't even know it was there if not for the red lump that appears, accompanied by a telltale itch. It's a nuisance, but that bump is an important signal that you're protected by your immune system, your body's major safeguard against infection, illness, and disease. This system is a vast network of cells, tissues, and organs that coordinate your body's defenses against any threats to your health. Without it, you'd be exposed to billions of bacteria, viruses, and toxins that could make something as minor as a paper cut or a seasonal cold fatal. The immune system relies on millions of defensive white blood cells, also known as leukocytes, that originate in our bone marrow. These cells migrate into the bloodstream and the lymphatic system, a network of vessels which helps clear bodily toxins and waste. Our bodies are teeming with leukocytes. There are between 4,000 and 11,000 in every microliter of blood. As they move around, leukocytes work like security personnel, constantly screening the blood, tissues, and organs for suspicious signs. This system mainly relies on cues called antigens. These molecular traces on the surface of pathogens and other foreign substances betray the presence of invaders. As soon as the leukocytes detect them, it takes only minutes for the body's protective immune response to kick in. Threats to our bodies are hugely variable, so the immune response has to be equally adaptable. That means relying on many different types of leukocytes to tackle threats in different ways. Despite this diversity, we classify leukocytes in 2 main cellular groups, which coordinate a 2-pronged attack. First, phagocytes trigger the immune response by sending macrophages and dendritic cells into the blood. As these circulate, they destroy any foreign cells they encounter, simply by consuming them. That allows phagocytes to identify the antigen on the invaders they just ingested and transmit this information to the second major cell group orchestrating the defense, the lymphocytes. A group of lymphocyte cells called T cells go in search of infected body cells and swiftly kill them off. Meanwhile, B cells and helper T cells use the information gathered from the unique antigens to start producing special proteins called antibodies. This is the pièce de résistance. Each antigen has a unique matching antibody that can latch onto it like a lock and key and destroy the invading cells. B cells can produce millions of these, which then cycle through the body and attack the invaders until the worst of the threat is neutralized. While all of this is going on, familiar symptoms like high temperatures and swelling are actually processes designed to aid the immune response. A warmer body makes it harder for bacteria and viruses to reproduce and spread because they're temperature sensitive. And when body cells are damaged, they release chemicals that make fluid leak into the surrounding tissues, causing swelling. That also attracts phagocytes, which consume the invaders and the damaged cells. Usually, an immune response will eradicate a threat within a few days. It won't always stop you from getting ill, but that's not its purpose. Its actual job is to stop a threat from escalating to dangerous levels inside your body. And through constant surveillance over time, the immune system provides another benefit. It helps us develop long-term immunity. When B and T cells identify antigens, they can use that information to recognize invaders in the future. So when a threat revisits, the cells can swiftly deploy the right antibodies to tackle it before it affects any more cells. That's how you can develop immunity to certain diseases, like chickenpox. It doesn't always work so well. Some people have autoimmune diseases, which trick the immune system into attacking the body's own perfectly healthy cells. No one knows exactly what causes them, but these disorders sabotage the immune system to varying degrees and underlie problems like arthritis, type 1 diabetes, and multiple sclerosis. For most individuals, however, a healthy immune system will successfully fight off an estimated 300 colds and innumerable other potential infections over the course of a lifetime. Without it, those threats would escalate into something far more dangerous. So the next time you catch a cold or scratch a mosquito bite, think of the immune system. We owe it our lives. TED-Ed is a nonprofit. If you value our work, please consider support.
Okay, that was really confusing because there's a lot of information, but that's just a brief overview.
Yeah, I hope you all found that interesting. So
Yeah, if you ever have any questions, you can always ask us because I think it's pretty cool. But we don't have time for that. We're going to talk about the COVID vaccine, which is always on the news these days. Does anyone know anyone who has gotten the vaccine?
I do.
My mom and my aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people are getting it. And, you know, we can't get it yet because we're too young, but we will soon, hopefully. Okay. Basically, it's really blurry, but I'll just explain it. So the coronavirus, a lot of viruses look like this, where it just looks like a ball and a bunch of like weird pointy things sticking out. But these weird pointy things, they're called like they're proteins, which are basically like chemical markers, you know, that like tell our body, you know, this is a bad thing, this is a virus and we need to get rid of it. Like these marker thingies, these proteins are like what you know, identifies it, like what tells our body, you know, this is bad. But this is how COVID looks like. If you had like a super powerful microscope, you could see this.
Yeah.
You could see COVID, yeah.
So comparing it to like bacteria, viruses are much smaller than bacteria. Surprisingly, the biggest virus is the biggest virus is bigger than the smallest bacteria. I'm pretty sure that's true. Yeah. So, but in general, viruses are smaller than bacteria, and they don't only come in this form; they come in like different shapes as well. So.
Yeah. Okay, and basically the virus enters your lungs. I'm sure you guys have heard about this, but it enters your lungs and it basically like attracts like your immune system towards it. So then basically like a lot of like, I don't know if you guys remember, but the video mentioned like T cells, B cells, lymphocytes, all these things in your all these things in your body, they go towards your lungs to try to fight off the virus, and then this makes it hard for you to breathe. And that's how many people like go to the hospital and they have to be on like what is it? The breathing machines.
I think I heard something about how the coronavirus attracts along other viruses, and maybe it's because it draws the immune system toward it so that there's are free pathways for other viruses to get in because the immune system is too busy fighting off the coronavirus.
That's very correct. That is also, yeah, so you're like, it's like our immune system is, you know, distracted, is busy doing something else, right? And then you can get sick from other stuff. And that's also how AIDS and the HIV pandemic works, if you guys know what HIV and AIDS is. But that's why people with HIV and AIDS have a higher, you know, chance of getting other diseases. Okay. And then we're staying home, we're in quarantine, so I'm sure you guys know, so it's because we don't want to get it, because it's very scary.
Yes. So symptoms. you probably already heard this, but you get tired, you have a dry cough, there's high fever, and difficulty breathing, and also a lot of people can't taste or like smell when they have COVID because the virus is like infecting those cells, so it's like difficult for you to your lungs. It's all in your lungs, so to like do these things.
Yeah, imagine eating pizza and then it tastes like cardboard. That would suck.
Yeah, that would
And like
suck.
candy, and you can't taste candy. It just tastes like cardboard.
Yeah.
And chocolate. Was it Angelia who liked chocolate?
I like all of those things. Well, kind of. Not the candy.
Yeah, imagine it tasting like cardboard. That would be so bad. Anyway.
So.
Oh, the vaccine.
Now we're gonna watch a video of how the COVID vaccine works. Can you make it full screen or will it not work? Charlotte, can you mute your microphone?
What?
Isabella said, oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, just keep going. Sorry.
They've already created them. This is a video from a long time ago. Okay. Now we're gonna do an experiment.
Yeah.
So the mRNA vaccine, basically it's like really complicated, but it's just know that it's like super new, and that like, yeah, it's just super new and it's like really cool. And we can always talk about it more if you want, like just like reach out to us, but we're gonna move on to an experiment. So like it's basically
stuff first.
How does soap work?
Everyone has the stuff that they got today. Okay.
Yeah, you just need this stuff.
Yeah. Also, the coffee filters that you received today, just please do not throw it away because you'll need it for next week's experiment. So, yes.
Okay. So, does everyone have the stuff in front of you? If you don't, unmute. Okay, everyone has the stuff. We're gonna just like watch a quick video on like how to do it, and I'll pause in the middle of the video so we can make our hypotheses. Let me make this bigger. Okay, it's not getting bigger. So let us share this tab instead. Okay. Now, now everyone can you get the bowl of water? Just like get that in front of you right now. Then we're gonna continue. Okay, does anyone not have it? I assume everyone has it.
Yeah, so you want to get your bowl and sorry, continue.
What?
I just said you want to get your bowl and just put some water in.
Yeah, just do that right now. And step 1, sprinkle pepper on water. Everyone do that. Okay. So who wants to share what happened to the pepper?
What does the pepper
No one
look
wants to
like
share?
in the bowl?
It's just floating on top of the water.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Everyone can try that. So these are like, the peppers basically like COVID-19 germs, we can say that. And then when you dip it, it all gets on your hand. And it's like really hard. It's like, it just sticks really well. Okay, next, get some dish soap and like put it on like a little plate or something.
You don't have to. They can just it's in
Oh,
a
yeah.
bag. They can just put their finger.
Okay.
In. Yeah.
Now put your finger in the dish soap and then stick it in the bowl with pepper and water. And before you do that, actually, someone want to hypothesize what will happen.
Clean the pepper pieces off your finger.
The pepper.
The pepper will avoid the soap, maybe?
Maybe. Mm.
You wanna say why? You wanna hypothesize why?
Because the soap is going to try to clear away the germs.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Now everyone try that. Now.
So when you're ready, just dip your finger into the dish soap and then dip it into the mixture with the pepper and the water, and observe what happens when you do that.
The pepper has ran away from my disgusting human fingers.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, let's see this person do it. Okay.
Yeah. I hope that was interesting for you. So I hope that you can all like understand the importance of washing your hands, especially during a time like this, because we all want to stay safe and protect each other from the virus.
Does anyone know why that worked? Why that when you had like a soapy hand and all the germs ran away? It's okay if you don't. We'll tell you why next. Okay, yeah. It's like a lot of chemistry and it's pretty interesting. So This is pretty long.
Yeah.
But first, you want to explain it, Jess? Just briefly.
So basically, pepper is hydrophobic. So when something is hydrophobic, it doesn't like it fears water, as it says. And also, that's why the pepper, when you put it in the water, it's not like sugar or salt. It's not gonna dissolve into the water. And then so basically, moving on in the explanation, it says that the water molecules, they make the flakes of pepper line up in a certain way on top of the water because of there's this concept called surface tension. And then also because they're lighter than the water and they're hydrophobic. So, and that means they are able to float on top of the water and they won't sink to the bottom. So
Yeah.
after that, so why does pepper shoot to the sides when the soap touches water? That is because, as we said before, the soap can break up the surface tension of the water, and that's why soap is such a good cleaner. And you use soap to clean a lot of things, and when you get like it manages to get like the dirt off a lot of things, and yeah,
It's basically like just breaks the surface tension. So then the pepper's like when you break it, it just like woo, and it just floats to the side because the way.
Yeah.
But surface tension is basically this, where like tension. Does anyone know what that word means?
Tension.
It's a hard word. Yeah, but tension is like it's like really tight, you know.
Yeah.
And so like so when something has surface tension, it's like it can hold the molecules together really tightly. And then soap breaks it down. So then it breaks down, you know, like the dirt and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And at the last part, soap might not be the only surface that's, you know, I mean, soap might not be the only thing that is a good cleaner. You can also try it with olive oil or hairspray. Like dip your finger in olive oil. And let's see if the pepper also shoots away. Does olive oil also break?
It also works with ginger because ginger is also hydrophobic.
Wow, interesting. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Cinnamon, not ginger. Cinnamon, like
cinnamon.
powdered cinnamon thingy.
Yeah. So if anyone like after we end here, you want to like you have like extra pepper or like dish soap left, feel free to like try the optional try conducting the experiment with like different types of things, and if you do, let us know what happens, please.
Yeah. Okay. So this was a super simple experiment because it's the first day.
Yeah.
But next week we will be doing something much more exciting, I think.
Yeah.
But we won't reveal that yet.
Yeah, it'll take longer as well.
Yeah. But basically, save the coffee filter and save the bowl for later. Just like put it in like someplace safe or something.
I should have gotten the plastic bowls, but all of the bowls that I could find were like the paper bowls. So I don't know. Try your best to clean them out. But I'm sure if you have bowls at home, you can use them as well. Yeah. Okay. Wait, Charlotte's still there, or did you freeze?
Yes.
Charlotte. Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of today?
Yeah, I think that's all we had planned for today. If any of you have anything you want to add, now's your chance.
If not, thank you for coming, guys, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Does anybody want to play another game?
Another game? You wanna?
I know a game. It's kind of funny, but we need every.
Does everyone want to play another game?
So one person has to say a word, and then and then the next person has to say a word that is just like, if someone says a monster, someone has to say something that, if you think of a monster, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when someone says a monster? It has to relate to that word that the other person said.
Word association?
Hmm?
Isn't the game called word association?
I don't know. I forgot the name, but we played it in my class on Friday.
Okay. Is everyone
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to play, stay on. But if you don't, you can leave if you want.
Yes. Okay.
So how should we do this?
I think we
Is
should.
it like you just go around?
Is everyone here? You want to play? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we can first, since Isabella, you introduced this, you can go first, and then
Okay.
wants to go after that. About you.
Okay.
And then
Red.
Devil. And whoever just everyone unmute and just say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Satan.
Hell.
Undergod.
Heaven.
Oh.
God.
Jesus.
Clouds.
Rain.
Light.
Sky.
Rainbow.
White House.
President.
Biden.
Trump.
Flags.
Pride flag.
Betsy Ross.
Where did Charlotte go? Charlotte, come back.
Hi. Someone said red flag. Who wants to continue? I can't think of anything.
American
Blue.
flag.
Oh yeah, American. Yeah. Eagle.
Stars.
Red.
Sky.
The sun.
The moon.
Rock.
Mars.
Rock. Did someone say rock?
Aries. Aries.
Comets.
Outer space.
Jupiter.
Uranus.
Alien. Aliens.
We Can Be Heroes, the movie.
Oh.
Heroes Rising, My Hero Academia.
Netflix.
Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, which sucks, by the way.
Air.
Water.
Thunder.
Earth.
Earth.
Elements.
Fire.
Fire.
Ocean.
Guitar.
Volcano.
Because there's fish.
Wind.
Seasons.
Spring.
Flower.
Autumn.
April.
April Fool's Day.
May.
Joker.
Suicide Squad movie.
Hisoka.
Yeah, what happens if everyone's stuck?
Nothing happens.
Wait, what was the last word?
What was the last word? What was the last word?
We'll start again then. We'll start again. Who wants to go?
Okay.
Zodiac signs.
Aquarius.
Yeah, me too. February.
Aries. Oh,
The Greek god.
Athena.
Aphrodite.
Love.
Percy Jackson.
Oh.
Poseidon.
Zeus.
Powerful. Wow, we're stuck.
It has nothing to do with it, but the first thing that came into my mind was food.
Yes. Fried chicken.
Chicken. Mm.
Apples.
Pears.
Mango.
Bananas.
Mango.
Lemon.
Pineapple.
Watermelon.
Smoothie.
Disneyland.
What does watermelon go with Disney?
Six Flags.
Oh man.
Universal Studios.
Batman.
Looney
Superman.
Tunes. Wait.
uh.
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck.
Mickey Mouse.
Disney.
Minnie Mouse.
Pluto.
McDisney. Oh, and Mr. Disney.
I don't know who's actually seen the Goofy movie, but Roxanne. I don't know.
What?
Cameron.
Liv and Maddie, I don't know.
Descendants.
Boo Boo Stewart.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably end it here. On for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see you guys next week and text us, email us, or whatever us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Questions. Bye.
Joining us.
Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye. Oh.
Okay, we're done.
What was that? Okay.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know. Interesting game.
It went for 1 hour. Okay, and we were saying like it would go for like 2 hours or something. Like
No, I actually think 2 hours is too long. Like people won't be engaged anymore. Like they won't be interested. We should probably shorten everything to just 1 hour.
Yeah. Also, when the video is like sort of glitchy, but it's not to the point where you can't like understand what they're saying, and also mute your mic when the video is playing because I can hear it like double. So it's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you should share your screen next time.
Yeah. Maybe next time I will share my screen. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Bye.
Very awesome. Bye bye.